How you doing, guys? Paul from Software Training Scotland here. Just doing a wee tip video for our new DigiAsk Facebook page that got launched the other day. So Jennifer's asked me to do a wee tip video on search engines and making them a bit safer. Maybe not a huge concern for yourself, depending on who's in your household, but definitely if you've got kids. And being a new father of one, I can see the scare and the fear there. So yeah, how do you make searching the internet a bit safer? Well, let me show you. I'm going to go to Google. Google's still a top boy, obviously, as a search engine. Multiple different search engines, but Google's still ruling the roost. So what to do just now? I'm going to do a search. So what can I do for a search? There you go. For a new father, that's what my day-to-day involves now. The searches I'm carrying out is the stuff I'm looking at. So I've just carried a basic search out there. Now, what you're looking for is the settings tab. There's a wee settings option on the search page here. I'm going to go to search settings. And straight away, as soon as you get to the settings, you've got the first option here that you can turn on and turn off as safe search. If you want to learn more, obviously, you can click on it. You turn on safe search, you can do it there. How good is safe search? Well, it's actually pretty good. I think it's good from what I've read so far over the years. It's good with sexually explicit material. Maybe not as strong on the violent side of things. So I think some violence and stuff can get through in terms of violent content, pictures and videos and that. But I think for the sexually explicit stuff, it's pretty good. But it's definitely a good defence mechanism and something you can maybe do as a default to turn on. And again, when you're turning it on, it relates to the Google account that you're signed in with. So I don't know how your household works with Google accounts, but yeah, it is related to the Google account you've signed in with. Obviously, it can be turned off, so it's not very secure if your children are anywhere tech aware or tech savvy. They might be able to turn it off by just doing what we've just did there. So there's other things you would need to do to control and stop that, which is another topic for another video because it's a bit more complicated. And we obviously offer them services, but yeah, this is the basic way of doing it. There are search engines available apart from Google for kids. You have got search engines that are basically kind of classified into two categories, two basic ways of doing it. There's ad-free and there's ad-supported. So the ad-free ones, the kind of search engines that are powered by Google but are offered by different companies that are not got ads in them, not supported by ads, are ones like Kiddle. Kiddle's one. There you go. The other big boys for that, I suppose, would be KidRex. That's another one. You've also got, there's plenty, Wacky, Safe, and there's loads of them. But some are supported by ads, some aren't, so you can maybe make the choice there which you would think is more appropriate. But there's plenty of search engines out there that aren't Google search engines. They're actually separate companies, but they're powered by Google, so they can control that way. So there you go, a wee quick tip video to start us off by how to turn on safe search and how to make your searching a wee bit safer on Google. Cheers now, ta-ta.